Until recent years, the EV market has been shaped largely by Tesla's activity. This company dictated trends and produced the greatest anticipation effect when it came to its next novelty. But since 2020, most of the world's automotive giants alongside brilliant startups have seriously joined the electric race. So it's no surprise that today's video will be about game-changing electric vehicles that will hit the roads in 2022. The China-based famous electric car manufacturer NIO has prepared a very special model to amaze the global automotive market, showing the world China's breakthrough in automotive production. The company's flagship sedan, the ET7, will be the first production car in the world powered by semi-solid-state batteries, which alongside the car's excellent aerodynamic design can provide an outstanding 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles of range. What's remarkable is that this battery technology offers 50% more energy density than conventional lithium-ion batteries, which allows the company to use a 150 kilowatt-hour battery pack without giving extra weight to the car or sacrificing its space. Also, you won't need to worry about charging this capacious battery, as you can always opt in to NIO's battery swapping service to get fully charged batteries in around 5 minutes. The NIO ET7 comes with a minimalist yet attractive design. The gentle slope of the roofline gives more elegance to the premium sedan when meeting a slim taillight that runs the full width of the vehicle. Under the sleek body, the expansive cabin will provide enough living space for the occupants, while the panorama roof will transfer a feeling of freedom in the rear. The minimalist dashboard features a digital instrument cluster, a 12.8-inch infotainment screen, and Tesla-style invisible air vents. The ET7 will also be the first production car coming, as the company describes, with ultra-long-range high-resolution LiDAR, which alongside 11 cameras allows autopilot to perceive its environment very precisely in order to drive by itself safely in complex conditions. The car will be offered with a dual-motor configuration for a combined output of 644 horsepower and 850 Nm of torque, enabling it to hit 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds. The sales of the NIO ET7 start in Europe in 2022, but the price is yet to be announced, while in the domestic market, the base trim with a smaller battery pack costs $70,000 before incentives. The next model comes to prove pickup enthusiasts don't need to wait for years to feel the electric drive of viable trucks. While Tesla still struggles with the delivery time of the astounding Cybertruck, Ford has got nearly 200,000 pre-orders for the fully electrified version of the best-selling pickup truck, slated to appear in dealerships in mid-2022. The F-150 Lightning, which is built to seriously accelerate the transition to electric vehicles, will be available in 4 trims, offering value and performance packed with smart and innovative features. Ford has taken a traditional approach for designing the truck, adding some futuristic elements such as the horizontal LED light bar. Although this aesthetics is missing on the base version, the price of $40,000, which could reach $42,000, sounds great for a trim that will be uncompromising compared to the top-end versions of its gas-powered siblings, offering a solid interior design that features a responsive 12-inch touchscreen, which can be found only in the higher-end versions of the 2021 standard F-150s. Things even become hotter after subtracting the possible reforming government incentive of up to $12,000, reducing the price to an impressive $28,000. All the modifications will be all-wheel drive, coming with a standard 230 miles of range. But if there is a need for more range and power, especially when towing, you can opt for an extended range variant, which not only offers 300 miles of range, but is also more powerful, with an output of 563 horsepower. The Lightning will be outstanding thanks to its all-new frame that uses the strongest steel ever put in F-150, which along with independent rear suspension will give greater confidence over extended desert running. Due to an unprecedented 775 pound-feet of torque, it will be the quickest accelerating F-150 built yet, with a 0 to 60 acceleration time of 4.5 seconds. The vehicle will have a maximum payload capacity of 2,000 pounds and is capable of towing up to 10,000 pounds. Here, an interesting innovation is the available onboard scales, which use the vehicle's sensors to estimate the payload and recalculate the remaining range on the screen. Ford also plans to turn the Lightning into an ultimate power source for the home when the electricity goes off, providing 9.6 kilowatts of power. Let's see if the company can meet the demand for its excellent electric pickup. In general, this segment of electric trucks is becoming one of the most exciting in the industry, and congratulations to Rivian for becoming the first company to finally deliver its long-awaited, impressive electric pickup to the US buyers. After the successful project of Ioniq 5, the Ioniq 6 will be the next representative of Hyundai's new era, which can be a great option for those who want the style and size of Porsche Taycan but can only afford Tesla Model 3. The Ioniq 6 is an essential part of the Korean company's electrification strategy, which at first sight resembles a modern European styling thanks to its renowned and experienced designers. The car is based on the Prophecy concept, which has such a unique minimalist design that it looks like a polished stone, offering excellent aerodynamics. It's very important for an EV in terms of providing an extra range. The beautiful sloping roofline sports an automatically adjustable rear spoiler with full-width LEDs. The pixel lighting technology, which is also available on the Ioniq 5, becomes the signature of the future next-gen Hyundai models. Due to its more aerodynamic design, the Ioniq 6 is expected to have more than 300 miles of range. The car will be built on the dedicated eGMP platform shared with its siblings, which means both single and dual motor variants are going to be available. The possible 320 horsepower output of the all-wheel drive version should enable a 0-60 sprint in about 5 seconds, while the performance package can boost up to 577 horsepower, nearly as powerful as the $130,000 Porsche Taycan GTS, for a more thrilling driving experience. Like its elder brothers, the Ioniq 6 will be a massive power bank on wheels to power your electronic devices, and most importantly, it will share the industry-leading fast charging capability, thanks to which the battery's 80% capacity can be recovered in as little as 18 minutes. The non-performance version of the 2020 Ioniq 6 is expected to cost about $42,000, including the government incentive. Toyota has always shown a clear skepticism about electric cars and has long focused only on hybrids and fuel cells technologies. But the Japanese giant understands perfectly there is a need for some strategic changes to gain a strong position in the modern mobility market. And to compensate for its late market entry, the company is going to launch an excellent affordable electric car in the SUV segment designed from inside out. The BZ4X will nearly have the same size as the RAV4, but its sleek body design featuring a relatively low roof and inclined windshields will ensure more aerodynamic qualities. Thanks to Subaru's design language in the all-wheel drive system, as well as the high ground clearance, the car will have great off-road capabilities. The innovative interior design differs from other Toyota models with its interesting solutions. For example, you can notice the instrument cluster positioned above the steering wheel, which aims to minimize eye movements for safer driving. The yoke-style steering wheel will work using an advanced steer-by-wire technology, which cuts the full log steering rotation angle to just 150 degrees, so that you won't need to take your hands off the steering wheel for a U-turn. It also provides greater steering precision for driving on twisty roads, as well as significantly improves the control over harsh braking and increases driving comfort on rough road surfaces. 2 powertrain options will be offered with a single or dual motor. The single motor version can achieve an EPA estimated range of 250 miles, while the more powerful all-wheel drive variant can reach 60 miles per hour in the mid-7 seconds. The exact pricing data is yet to be announced, but the BZ4X presumably will start at nearly $30,000 after the government incentive. The next car will be crafted in the distinguished Italian design studio of Pininfarina. which means it comes to provide a unique combination of legendary design DNA and cutting-edge engineering. The luxurious electric hypercar will share the advanced powertrain of Rimac Nevera integrated with the ultra-stiff carbon fiber monocoque chassis to provide a blistering performance. Beneath its elegant carbon fiber skin, you can find a fully finished interior complete with luxuriously executed detailing. The carbon fiber steering wheel is flanked by two driver-oriented touchscreens on either side for the infotainment system and preference settings. The 120 kilowatt-hour T-shaped battery pack powers 4 electric motors on each wheel, which can deliver up to 1,900 horsepower and 2,300 Newton-meters of torque, making the Battista the most powerful Italian sports car ever made. The clock will hardly tick twice when the car reaches 60 miles per hour. And if you keep your foot on the pedal for another 10 seconds, you will never forget the mesmerizing driving experience at 186 miles per hour. Most importantly, the car handles perfectly at high speeds, despite its weight of about 2 tons, especially thanks to the hyperactive steering wheel and advanced torque vectoring system, able to intelligently distribute power between all 4 wheels for optimized traction in all conditions. The only limitation this car might have is the driving range of 310 miles, which will be cut considerably when hitting the track for some flat-out hot laps. The handcrafted Battista from Pininfarina will be available in only 150 examples, and if you want to feel all the pleasures of owning the electric hypercar, you must either be a millionaire or wait for 2023 to get the Tesla Roadster with a significantly lower price of $200,000, which, due to a special SpaceX package, will boost you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1 second. Before moving to the second part of the list, please make sure to subscribe. This will be a massive support in bringing the latest valuable information about the next generation vehicles. With the gorgeous next-gen electric model, Cadillac submits its commitment towards electrification, announcing it will only release fully electric vehicles from now on. The Cadillac LYRIQ that's designed from the ground up relies on GM's all-new dedicated EV platform powered by the Ultium battery system to achieve a driving range of 300 miles with the standard rear-wheel drive powertrain. The black crystal shield, sloping full-glass roof, and slimline LED lamps, along with some aggressive lines, give the vehicle a futuristic look. The innovative grille not only delivers digital light signatures, but also hides many sensors for high-tech features. Luxury ideas are reflected in the spacious interior as well, featuring a 33-inch diagonal LED display serving both as an instrument panel and an infotainment system. The large luxury SUV comes with GM's advanced active noise cancellation system, which intelligently measures road vibrations and actively cancels the outside noises. The well-equipped debut version of the LYRIQ that comes with a whole bunch of advanced technologies is priced at $59,000. Subtract the possible $12,000 reforming government incentive for the cars made in the unionized American plants, and its price impressively reaches just $47,000. The next representative of the large SUV segment will be made by Toyota's premium brand, Lexus. The all-electric vehicle is expected to be available at the company's dealerships in 2022 under the RZ trademark. At the same time, the production version will presumably retain most of the features of the show car, such as the minimalist interior design featuring an aircraft-style steering wheel with the novel steer-by-wire technology like the Toyota BZ4X. The Lexus's first battery electric crossover is expected to offer a range of 330 miles and 0 to 60 acceleration time of less than 4 seconds. In general, Toyota aims to utilize an all-solid-state battery technology to make more practical and cheaper electric cars, which could go 300 miles after 10 minutes of charging. More information about the specs and pricing of the Electrified RZ will be available at a later date. But the list of Tesla Model X challengers doesn't end there. At the end of 2022, some amazing new SUVs will join the race, such as the Audi Q6 e-tron, Polestar 3, and Rivian R1S. Besides, BMW will start delivering the top-end version of its iX to US customers in early 2022. Mercedes is gradually finding the formula of building great electric cars for high-demand customers. If you're not ready to shell out at least one annual salary for the flagship Mercedes-Benz EQS, then the German giant has prepared other offers, in particular the EQE sedan that's expected to arrive in the US showrooms in late 2022 with an estimated starting price of $65,000. The EQE, that represents the electrified alternative to the iconic E-Class, looks almost identical to its larger brother, offering the wide choice of high-end technological solutions and luxurious experience into a smaller package. The standard EQE comes with a dual-screen infotainment system, but for higher-end versions, Mercedes offers its unique hyperscreen that wraps around the entire dashboard with 3 built-in screens. The rear-wheel steering system will improve maneuverability in tight spaces. The 360-degree camera system and automatic high-beam headlights will improve visibility, while the fine-tuned body, along with the specially designed drivetrain, will make the car relaxing to drive, cancelling out distracting noises and vibrations. The Mercedes EQE's debut edition is expected to achieve a driving range of 410 miles with a single-motor rear-wheel drive powertrain, which can deliver 292 horsepower and 530 Newton-meters of torque. The all-wheel drive version will join the lineup later, offering over 400 horsepower. Thus, the EQE can become not only a serious competitor for Tesla, being located between Model 3 and Model S, but will also seriously challenge some other rivals coming to the US in 2022, such as the Genesis G80 Electrified and BMW i4. But these two models are built on the base of their gas-powered siblings, which means they will not fully benefit from the advantages of an EV architecture that offers more aerodynamic design and spacious interior. But nevertheless, Hyundai's luxury brand plans to build an electric GT coupe based on a pure EV platform. After years of gaining momentum with small electric vehicles, Renault is finally going to hit the market with a family-friendly model, the Megane E-Tech Electric. Although it runs on the same EV-dedicated modular platform that's already been used for the Nissan ARIYA, Renault has chosen to keep most of the standard styling for its Megane Electric, adding some distinct elements, such as the gold chrome accents and full LED lighting with numerous laser-cut micro-optic fibers at the rear. It comes with a well-finished interior design, featuring a driver-oriented large touchscreen. With a usable battery capacity of 60 kWh, the car can achieve a driving range of 292 miles, according to a WLTP estimation. The vehicle will initially be offered with a front-wheel drive powertrain that can deliver up to 220 horses to reach 60 miles per hour in 7.2 seconds. The Megane E-Tech is expected to cost €29,000 with the government incentive. But since the vehicle will not be available in the US market, it would be better for the US buyers to consider the bigger Nissan ARIYA as a real alternative to its cousin. We would like to wrap up today's list with a unique model that's finally expected to appear on roads in 2022. The Dutch EV startup Lightyear has announced raising around $110 million in 2021 to bring its solar electric vehicle called Lightyear One to production. Although only 946 units will be made in the first half of 2022 for sale in Europe, it's worth being considered as one of the most game-changing vehicles in the modern automotive world. The Lightyear One is powered by 4 highly efficient in-wheel motors. And what sets this car apart from any other EV is the incredibly low energy consumption of 8.3 kWh per 100 kilometers. This ensures around 725 kilometers or 450 miles of range from a relatively small 60 kWh battery. Besides, you'll get up to 45 miles of additional solar range on a good sunny day. For comparison, it's almost 12 times more than that of the Hyundai Ioniq 5 generated from the solar roof. Yes, the Lightyear One will not be the fastest vehicle on roads, with its 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration in less than 10 seconds, but it won't let you get stuck in the middle of the road. And if the price of $170,000 seemed too high, even for such an efficient car, the company is said to engineer a much more affordable solar EV for 2023, with a possible price of $34,000. If it turns into reality, we can find ourselves on the verge of a new automotive era. The pioneer of the modern electrical age is preparing the second wave to shock the world with its revolutionary models, but it will not happen before 2023. In 2022, Tesla will only produce a limited number of semi-trucks and Cybertrucks. Fisker also prepares to launch its long-awaited awesome Ocean SUV in the fall of 2022. Let's see if they will manage to meet the timeline, since startups usually appear to be a bit more optimistic with their deadlines. So, considering the fascinating advancements of EV technologies and huge support from governments, the day when EVs will beat ICE-powered cars by sales is not far away. Would your next car be electric? And which models would you like to shortlist from today's list? Stay tuned to discover the amazing world of the next-gen vehicles.